Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Skylar of Skylar Scribbles, and in this video I will be flipping through my completed April pages in all my planners and journals. I think at the end of March I was thinking about changing a lot of things because I was so like, oh, I need to change things, but I didn't because I think that basically I was stressed out in a different area and it wasn't the books. So I did stick to my tried and true lineup mostly. So I'm still in my A5 Slim Sterling Ink Common Planner and my Mini Happy Planner and my B6 Archer and Olive. I do still have that A5 one, but I think I tended to stay in these ones this month, even though I sort of set up the April in that A5 one. And maybe I'll show that if I remember. But I didn't really use it. So let's go with the Sterling Ink. I really have been having a hard time in this book in the weekly section. I think I did not know how I wanted to look. And so basically, like, I basically did not use it all of March. It just was hard to use, so I didn't use it. But then in April, I said, let's give it another chance because for some reason, I asked myself, for some reason, I wanted to do a weekly. I really wanted to do a weekly memory keeper in this horizontal layout. And I recall doing it last year in the Traveler's Notebook size, and it was fine. So I gave it another shot because I was like, I feel like I really want to do it, so why not just do it? So that's what I'm doing. So this is the first few days of April here. I think this was mostly back planned because I started it like this whole section was written in one day. This was not done day by day. And I think that basically I had to change my habits around this book. I think I was used to going in every day and writing something in the weekly, but it didn't make sense to do that if I had the dailies, right? So now I don't tend to it as quickly throughout the week. I will wait until maybe Wednesday to fill out Monday and Tuesday. It's not that big of a deal. In this right side, I do sort of fill out the week. I do like having like a little, it's not a habit tracker per se, it's a hobby tracker of like what hobbies I did because I have so many hobbies that I like to do. So instead of forcing myself to game and stitch every day, it's like what days did I feel like gaming and what days did I feel like stitching. And throughout April, I think my switch to one because I was playing so much Poketopia, and that's totally fine because I haven't had a game in a long time that made me play it, and I bought the Switch 2, which was a lot of money. So I'm happy about it. I'm still playing it. I still don't have all the Pokemon, and I'm just very excited to continue to play. But yeah, this is still a review page noting like how I have been feeling, what I have been doing. This was Easter week. This is, of course, I did place an order with Happy Planner for the spring release, and I did get of course, the Powerpuff Girls planner. I got a few sticker books, and I also got the horizontal, not a horizontal, a dashboard layout because I wasn't sure which ones I wanted. Um, I also got, I have been using the Powerpuff sticker book so much, and I have been using the this is Coastal Cottage one a lot. And I got the Eternal Stars. I always like a space vibe, you know? So this is like my mini haul from Happy Planner in the spring. I have not started using any of the planners. I did just take the cover off so I can enjoy the beautiful cover because I'm really into the cover right now. So, yeah. Anyways, I really enjoyed this sticker book. I sort of tried to do a horizontal color thing, and I really like how it turned out. This week, again, I think it turned out pretty good. I don't know. There's something that changed with me how I'm doing it. I think I really do like to have some kind of, I don't know. I don't know. It's just really nice to have something to track you throughout the week in like a more like brief form. I tend to do both at the same time because I like to use my emoji stickers here, and I don't really use my emoji stickers in my daily planning. I think that's how it's going. I of course don't have to do both at all. I survive with just the dailies. But yes, I am loving how these are turning out. And then another week, and I think another thing is that like I love color. I have realized that I really love to be colorful, and I love to flip back, and every week is a different color. Like that itches me in a way that I love. This is last week, and again, I have my habits, my hobbies. Um, I just want to make sure every day I'm doing something for myself because I do have the time to do so. It's just that sometimes I get caught up on my phone or I get stressed out at work. It's like, no, go make something, go play something. It's not that deep. Um, so here are some pictures, and I do love putting pictures in my weekly, but again, I think it's more like a recap picture, you know. I love to put pictures in my dailies too, so I think there's some kind of, I don't know about that. I'd print two right now if I want to. It doesn't matter because it's my journal. And then in my back pages, as I said before, I think that I was thinking a little bit too much and I had a lot of stress from other things. So I did take a break the last few days in March. And I think I already recorded my video. And that's when I thought about all these things. And then when I thought about it, it's like, no, I'm just going to take a break. And so then these pages were back journaled. Um, I think this page was the first one I journaled. It took like a week off. And I think that it really gave me perspective of like, maybe, you know, I've been putting something else pressure on my journal. Um, so I was like, nah, I'm just gonna let it go. And sometimes letting it go works for me, sometimes it doesn't. This case it did. Um, but yeah, the change in my pages this month, I think, is more of how I want to do my daily journal. I think it is, I think I was writing a lot, which I have no issue with, I think, but when I am writing a lot, I am thinking a lot. And I'm not going to say my thinking is unuseful, but it does tend to go in a circle. So I think that I'm trying to focus on the things that either brought me joy or, you know, is a stressor. And if it's a stressor, say, I hate this and move on. Like, I think sometimes I have been really just writing very deeply. Um, and I'm like, okay, it's good to note that I was unhappy, but I do see how maybe that has been causing me to think more. I'm that kind of person, whatever that is. An overthinker? Maybe. But I am enjoying these pages a lot more. I love the color. Oh, and I stopped pre-decorating the next page. So here I was doing spreads two at a time. I was doing them far in advance, like a week was done. And I think that that also influenced me to, I don't know, think I had to plan it all out first or something. So now I do it day by day, one day at a time. I do still go 2 pages, one day across 2 pages or 2 days on one page. Depends on how I am vibing that day or if I forgot. I am not going back and filling in if I don't feel like it, to take some of the pressure off. Um, so Thursday and Friday on the same day. This is the same picture in the weekly, but I was like, I like the picture. Um, and then I had some more pictures from the events this weekend and also of myself. And this is Monday, and I just did this when I woke up, and Tuesday is yet to be decorated. But I think that one thing that helped me stay in this book is I assessed the habits that I was working with. And I think the habits maybe influenced by, you know, something else wasn't working. So I changed my habits. I'm taking it more day by day because I have the ability, if I wanted to on Monday, to go to the next page, I could. And then on the weekly section, I don't even think I have a theme for this week yet. So it's like going more with the flow than what I used to, and it's making it more enjoyable because I think there is less pressure. I don't tend to think that much about this journal. Um, but I think even now I'm thinking a little bit less about the layout, about the colors. It's like I found a cute page of stickers and I want to use them. So yeah, this is my A5 Slim. I'm going to continue to use this. Hopefully I'm able to keep up with it, but I do think it is more low pressure and I think it is making it way more funner. I think that is my recommendation. If there is something that you know you like, but for some reason is not working, maybe change the habits around it and maybe it would change your feelings about it. Also, life can get crazy, so maybe a break may be necessary. So, this is my mini happy planner. As I said before, I did put it on smaller discs. The thickness was bothering me. It was too much stuff. I also changed my sections a little bit, so I will get into that as well. I have been thinking about 2027, but I also have been thinking about my system in general, about what I need and like what is working for me. And that's why I had to sort of think about my habits. I love to daily journal. I like to plan. I like to memory plan, both of those weekly, and then I like to have something else. So this is my planner. It is my main planner, but also this is starting to be like a tracker. I'm not always busy, which is fine by me. I don't want to be that busy. April was a very busy month for me. Um, and actually, I have not came back and did my currently page for April. I tend to do it about what happened in April instead of what happened in March. So my March currently is about what happened in March. Whoops. My what's taking it out? I don't know where that is. I should find that. But usually it's just like what actually happened, and then April is week by week. This is still going well. I'm still not, I am using the monthly. I'm amazed about the monthly because I was actually busy this month. I was busy this month. I needed a monthly, and uh, honestly, yeah, I had to have a monthly this month. That's how busy I was, which doesn't actually happen. And because I wasn't happy with A5 Sterling ink, I don't think I started the month strong with it. Um, yeah, and then I focus on this book. Okay, but this is Easter week. Still, I love these stickers by According to Allie. I have one more duck. But yeah, I'm tracking my steps. I'm doing this is like tracking the events I went through in my Poketopia. This week I was tracking the actual hobbies I did, like writing them down full length because I was thinking I wanted a hobby journal. And what's cool about that is that I have a whole place to write down what I did. I am thinking about doing that a little bit more. No pictures of my game in this week. I do have pictures in this week, according to Allie stickers, as always. Very beautiful spread. Still tracking my steps, still writing down the hobbies I did, along with things that I knew that was happening. And this is last week, and this is the Coastal Cottage stickers, and I love it so much. I might come back and put some pictures. I might not. I did not write my steps, but the steps are on my phone, so I could always come back if I wanted to. And this is the next week, which is my Powerpuff Girl sticker book. And again, very blank so far. I think I'm going to use this to write down tasks this week. This week, I'm trying to focus on getting some projects of mine, some personal projects of mine done. But next month, I am planning to go to the horizontal. This is actually a old horizontal because it doesn't have the check boxes. So I'm going to be in the horizontal next month. Very excited about it because it's been a while. And I'm feeling like I would like this more than the dashboard right now, which is why I got both for the July start. Anyways, the sun is coming in hot. So let me do my curtains real quick. Something like that. The sun is shining directly in my face right now. I love my apartment, but in the morning it is bright as heck. Um, so this is, I got this card from Jane's Agenda. I am still subscribed to her, and I think I'm going to continue it because it's fun. You ever just have fun? So I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying the stuff. I wanted to be a part of a subscription box for a while, but there was nothing that I needed. I don't think I need stickers, so sticker subscriptions I'm wary of. But the Ginger Ginger one is very nice, and I'm very excited for the May box. Yes. So this is sort of like me. This section is goal tracking. I think I'm into tracking, but not like daily tracking. Maybe monthly tracking is more like it. Anyways, I am filling in the new vegetables that I'm trying to eat. I think I explained that earlier. This month was April. I didn't try a new vegetable, but I have a theory that I like salads, but I don't like them with lettuce because when they put in lettuce, they take away the good stuff. So I think I made some random salads out of vegetables I just had in my refrigerator with some salad dressing, and it was pretty good. Um, I don't know. It's an experiment. It's fun. Um, Again, just tracking my cross stitching, tracking my hair. I finally printed out I go to the hairdresser every month, so I am going to print out April's hairstyle. I love it. I love it. I love it. Put some notes down because I had some issues in April with my hair. Um, it was dry. It was just dry. New hobbies here, which I should probably add in collaging because I am doing some collaging a little bit. But yeah, that's like hobby tracker overview, very high level. Um, and here, I want to sort of simplify my choices. Here, I'm writing down everything that I want to do, and it is mostly craftiness, right? Um, And the idea is instead of getting on my phone, I would do one of these projects that I have already got everything for. All I have to do is remember to do them. So yeah, I wrote out all the ideas that I have collected over the last few months, probably yeah, in April, or it has been. You know how you have something on your mind and it keeps on popping up. I think that like if I keep on thinking about it, I'll write it down here. Um, and yeah, and a yellow dot means that I'm working on it, and when I'm done with it, I will check it off. And it sort of gives me a signal like I am doing other things. Um, I think I want to just, yeah, I think I just need a tracker. And it's not like I must do it. It's just like, what do you want to do and do it? Um, yeah. Anyways, this is going to be a listing, and I'm going to try to keep it up for the rest of the year so I can have a whole list of things of ideas that I had and I did or didn't do because I don't have to do everything. So this is my mini. I think it's still pretty functional with like a planning mindset first. And I do love it. I love the cover. And yeah, I think I'm going to stick with it. Now, this is my B6 Archer and Olive notebook. I am going through like how I think I love this one. I think I love it so much. And it's funny because I don't think it has enough space for me to like do like be a daily like use it as a daily journal. Because I'm like, I love this size so much, but I don't think I like it as a daily journal because I tend to decorate and write a lot. Um, but I do love this book a lot. I think that I'm not going to call myself a junk journaler because I don't have a lot of ephemera per se in this book, but I do love a scrapbook. I don't know, it's scrapbooky. That's what I'm calling. It's like a scrapbooky. I like gluing in pages. It's just like a vibe, and I like it, and it brings me joy to like just work with the paper. And that's why I'm going more in the collage point of view. But whatever. April was awesome. Oh, sorry if I touched the mic. Um, I did not use the hobby tracker because I have the hobby tracker in my mini now, and I won't be setting it up for March. I did make this pretty page about all the ideas that I had, and that influenced that one page. Um, because, of course, I did one of these and I'm working on another, but there's just so many things that you can do, um, crafty wise. And I said, I need a bigger space to keep it. And I don't want this to become just a book for my hobby ideas. Here is a quote page, and I love my quote pages. I don't know what's going on. My lettering, not to brag, has been very good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this was, I saw this I think Jossie Corin sent something out about this. Um, but I did see this quote a lot this month, not only from her. And I think that whatever I was going through at work, I think that I was pushing too hard because I thought I had to do more, even though I thought I was doing enough. Whatever. It spoke to me. So I took it as a sign. I wrote it down. Something about lettering calms me down a lot. It takes a lot of attention to write nicely, but then also, I ain't gonna lie, I have problems spelling, especially when I'm thinking a lot. So it's just a nice way to unwind. Here, um, I think I was talking a lot about journaling and my thinking, and I came to the conclusion is that you have to have more fun. And so this is how I had more fun. And I said, decorate the journal pages in the morning, focus on the good in the lessons, be kind to yourself, take note of what you want, what made the day good or okay. And then lessen expectations and just be open to learning new things. And there are no right answers or perfect layouts. So one day at a time. And I think that, again, journaling is a way for me to, number one, find out if I have a problem, and number two, fix the problem. It doesn't help for me to just say I don't like something over and over and over. I guess it brings attention to it, but until I say, oh, maybe I should do something about it. Um, this was the spread for the Artemis 2 mission. My A fell off. I need to go find that. But I did write on this page, but it's very dark. But I do love the layout and stuff. And when I was making this, and this is like the thing about making it fun. I made the whole spread. The stars were there, everything was there, but I didn't have a white gel pen. And I was like, if I was 5, would I care about the white gel pen? And I said, no. If I was 5, I was like, this is amazing. I got to write on it. And I just wrote on it. And I can read it myself. You may not be able to read it, but it's, again, have fun. Have fun. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I share my journal online for fun. I don't make money from it. So why not just show what I got, and loosen that pressure? Like practicing what I was preaching on the page before. But yeah, you see how like I changed the whole page by adding paper in. It's something about me and paper right now. I'm loving scrapbooking paper. I do get most of it from Hobby Lobby now. I've been thinking about going to scrapbook.com because they do have a lot of cute papers too. But I think that because I would only have one and I ordered online, I'm not sure if I would use it as like wildly. I don't want to say wildly, but as like not thoughtfully. I don't know. I don't want to add more thoughtfulness to this. And then here's my Cooktopia spread that is not done and will not be done. I have to come back to it because I have so many pictures, and also I want to do a little fold out because yes, I just want to do a little fold out. I said that this was going to become a gaming journal. I can't keep up a journal with a specific um, intent other than daily creative. Like it has to be high level because I like just being in books. I like being in my journals. So I think I'm gonna add a little fold out. I'll show you if it happens. Um, yeah. Oh, I should probably write that down as a project. But I want to note like the food in the powers because like I'm not gonna lie, I forget things if I'm not playing it every day, and I'm not playing it every day because I'm cycling through my other hobbies. And then I did, oopsie, a mid-month review, of course, doing the same thing I did before. Um, And here's another thing that I'm trying to do because, like, again, I think I'm thinking about things I want to do and then I don't do them. The mid-month review is totally idea that Joshi Corin had, yeah, and hers is different. I think hers is more structured. I think hers is more like strategic. Um, Mine's is more like what's bothering me, what's not. um, and I wrote down all the things that I was proud of. Um, I didn't spend that much this month. I was in a skating class. I'm still in a skating class. Had busy weekends, um, and I was like, oh, try running and stretching and improve no social media and plan dinners to make it easier. Um, Less thinking after work, and then I did try to like these are my hobbies that I've been focusing on, and again, just saying the things I said before. Um, have fun. That's all I'm trying to do is have fun. And then I did take a break from this the second half of April, which I think I'm learning like I don't mind stepping away from a book. It's just that like I think I can only have like one book like that. I did make some pages that I haven't glued in yet, and this is my April review. Usually I would have a few pages after the mid-month, but I didn't, which is fine. But again, I think I'm going with this star theme, and this is a sticker book from Happy Planner, so Eternal Stars. But I don't know. I think Planning with Bumble released a video about journaling. I forgot what it was about, but it was like journaling just on a blank page. And like, I think she was doing it in the classic. I think that's her size, that's her favorite size. Um, I think I like the B6 as anything, like a journaling thing. I do want to try out the classic size because the ability to put the pages in and out, um, and especially when it gets bulky, I think this one will be very bulky um, by the end. But yeah, I am enjoying this, and this is a sneak peek of May. Um, I want to draw a lot of mermaids in May because usually back in the day it was mermaid and you drew mermaids and mermaid with a prompt list. I don't have a prompt list. I'm just going to draw. I think I'm going to try to draw a mermaid on each page I do in this journal so I can have all my mermaids together. Um, I did add a spot back here so I can think more about what I want to do next. Again, I think it's very interesting what that last video by Planning with Bumble. I can link it below. But yeah, I was like, I could try to do it on a bigger format, but there's a reason why I haven't done it in a bigger page. I think it's harder for me to fill and it gets psyched out by the bigger page. But I think all her advice could be dealt to any size in any planner in any journal. But yeah, I love my B6 Archer and Olive. It is wonderful, and I'm having fun in all my books. I do think it's way more simpler than what it was, so I am enjoying it more. And yeah, I think that I am good to go in all these books. Let me know if you have any advice for people who are not feeling their current journal lineup or planner lineup. I hope that my advice helped you. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.